Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Learning, your warm and friendly place for simple English and real conversation. I'm Lily.
And I'm James. And Lily, you have a very soft smile today. Almost too soft, like something happened.
You noticed? Yes, something happened. Should we talk about it today?
Please, tell us, how are you really feeling, Lily?
Honestly, this morning I almost didn't get out of bed. I looked at my phone, my messages, my plans for the day, and my whole body said, no, not today.
Oh, I know that feeling so well. Like your body sends you a little note that says, out of energy, try again tomorrow.
Exactly. And it's not only big problems, even small things felt heavy today. I wanted to skip my English study time again.
Again? You always say that and then you still show up.
I know, but this morning I really wanted to quit. My brain said, we already tried hard yesterday, we are finished forever.
Finished forever after one day? That's very dramatic, but very human too.
And I think many of our listeners feel this with English. They learn one difficult grammar point, one confusing rule, and suddenly they want to close the book and never open it again.
Yes, one hard lesson and the brain says, this is not for me. But if you are listening to us right now, it means something important.
It means you didn't give up. You're still here, still trying, even on the hard days.
So today, that's exactly what we want to talk about. Our episode today is called Don't Give Up on Yourself.
We'll talk about those moments when you want to give up on English, on your goals, on your dreams, and how to keep going in a kind and gentle way.
And don't worry about the language level. This episode is good for B1 learners, perfect for daily conversation practice. If you're A2, stay with us too. We'll explain the new words as we go.
And we want to hear from you. In the comments, finish this sentence. One thing I don't want to give up on is blank, because blank. For example, one thing I don't want to give up on is my English, because it's my dream to travel.
Your sentence doesn't have to be perfect, just honest. And don't worry, at the end of the episode, we'll do a slow vocabulary recap together.
But first, let's ask a big question. What does never give up really mean? Is it healthy advice, or does it just make us feel worse?
Good question, James, because sometimes never give up sounds a little scary to me.
Scary how?
Well, it can sound like never rest, never cry, never slow down. Just work, work, work like a machine.
Ah, that toxic idea. If you stop for one day, people call you lazy.
Yes, but that's not what we believe here.
Not at all. When we say don't give up on yourself, we mean something softer, something quieter.
And there's a beautiful word for that, perseverance.
Perseverance. I like that word. It means you keep going for a long time, even if today you feel tired or sad.
You don't have to be fast. You just have to keep coming back.
And there's another word too, resilience.
Resilience. What does that mean to you, James?
For me, resilience is like a tree in strong wind. The tree bends, but it doesn't break. Life pushes it, and it still stands again.
I love that picture. You can bend without breaking.
So never give up doesn't mean never rest. It doesn't mean never feel bad. It means even when you fall, you don't completely throw your dream away.
I really like this simple idea. Never give up means don't throw your dream in the trash just because this week was hard.
Exactly. You can rest, cry, take a break, and still not give up on yourself.
So if you're tired today, that's okay. That's normal.
But then why do we feel like quitting so often, Lily?
Good question. Maybe we're not weak at all. Maybe life is just really heavy right now.
True. Many learners think, I want to give up, so maybe I'm lazy, or other people can do this, but I can't. But usually that's not the real story.
In real life, we face obstacles, problems, or blocks in our path.
Exams, money, time, health, family, work, all together at once.
And on top of that, we have setbacks, times when things go wrong.
A setback is like taking one step forward and then, boom, something pushes you 2 steps back.
Like studying hard and still failing a test.
Exactly. Or practicing speaking and someone laughs at your accent, that's a setback too.
And when you face many obstacles and setbacks together, life starts to feel like an uphill battle.
Uphill battle, like walking up a very steep hill with a heavy bag on your back.
Yes, every step feels hard. You breathe fast, your legs hurt, and you feel completely overwhelmed.
And when we feel overwhelmed for too long, we start to lose heart.
Lose heart means slowly losing your hope, your energy, your courage.
Imagine a learner named Maria. She works all day, comes home tired, cooks for her family, and wants to study English at night, but her eyes are already closing.
She opens her book, then closes it again. Not because she doesn't care, but because her body is simply done.
If that's you right now, please listen carefully. You are not lazy, you're just tired.
Wanting to give up doesn't mean you're weak. It means your heart and brain need rest.
And Lily, I know you understand this feeling very well, especially with English.
Oh yes, let me tell you about my biggest English meltdown.
Meltdown? That sounds intense already.
It was. A few years ago, I was watching an English video everyone said was easy, and I understood nothing, not even one full sentence.
That feeling when the video is in English, but your brain hears space language.
Exactly. And on the same day, I got my test back, and the score was terrible.
Double pain. Bad video, bad test.
That day, I felt like I hit rock bottom with English.
Hit rock bottom means you feel like you're at the lowest possible point. No energy, no hope left.
What was going through your mind, Lily?
I thought maybe I'm just not good at languages. Maybe I should quit. I wanted to throw away my notes and stop completely.
So you were ready to break up with English?
Yes, exactly. Dear English, we had good moments, but this is over.
So did you really break up?
First, I did nothing. I rested for 2 days, cried a little, watched silly videos in my own language. I just let myself feel sad.
You didn't force a fake smile?
No, not that time. But after resting, something small changed. I thought, maybe I won't be perfect, but do I really want to give up?
And your answer?
My answer was no, so I decided to push through gently.
Push through, but with small steps, not big, crazy effort.
Exactly. I made a tiny daily plan, just 10 minutes of listening every day. Sometimes I repeated the same short video 3 times.
So you didn't study for 3 hours, you just came back every single day.
That's perseverance in real life. It was slow, but little by little I started to bounce back.
Bounce back, recovering after a hard time, feeling stronger again.
After a few weeks, English was still not easy, but I could finally see a small light at the end of the tunnel.
Light at the end of the tunnel means a small sign of hope even in dark times.
So if you feel done with English right now, remember, you can want to give up and still come back later.
Your story really proves it, Lily. You hit rock bottom, but you didn't stay there.
And James, you had your own I want to quit moment too, right?
Yes, mine wasn't about English, it was about my studies and a little bit about snacks.
Snacks? Now I'm curious.
I was studying for a big exam, working part-time, helping my family, and trying to exercise. Being healthy, James.
Work, study, family, gym, all at once. That's heavy.
It was. After a few months, I looked at my results and thought, this is going nowhere. I want to quit everything.
What's the use of trying if nothing seems to change?
Exactly that. I didn't feel like a strong, resilient person. I just felt tired and done.
So what changed?
One day, I told my teacher I wanted to quit. She looked at my work and said, James, you're actually on the right track. You just want results too fast.
On the right track, moving in the right direction, just not at the speed you wanted.
She told me this is the time to stay the course, not run away.
Stay the course. Keep going on the same path. Don't quit in the middle of the journey.
Be honest, James. Did it work?
Honestly, both ways. There's a famous saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
But for you...
For me, it's more like, when the going gets tough, I get snacks.
Ha, same here. But now I try something different. I still allow myself a small treat, but I also get going for at least 10 minutes.
10 minutes of focus, 10 minutes of effort. You didn't become a superhero overnight, you just made the battle smaller and kept moving.
That gives us a perfect bridge into the practical part. What can our listeners actually do today to not give up on themselves?
Let's share 3 gentle tips. Tip number 1, make the battle smaller.
I love this idea. When life feels like an uphill battle, we usually try to climb the whole mountain in one day.
We look at everything we need to do and feel exhausted before we even start. For me, it's like standing in a messy room. If I say, I must clean everything, I want to lie on the floor instead.
Same, but if you say, I'll just clean this one table, suddenly it feels possible.
For English, that one table can be 5 or 10 minutes, one page, one exercise, one short podcast clip.
Instead of, I will study 3 hours every day, say, today I will listen to English for 10 minutes.
And if you do more, wonderful. If you only do 10 minutes, you still won. You still stayed the course.
I once had a student who felt completely overwhelmed. She said, English feels like an ocean. I don't even want to touch the water.
What did you tell her?
I said, you don't need to swim the ocean today. Just put your feet in, just 5 minutes.
I love that. Just put your feet in. So every evening, she listened to one short English clip while brushing her teeth. 2 or 3 minutes, that's all.
And that tiny habit slowly grew into something bigger.
So maybe today your small step is one page, one sentence, or even one word out loud.
And there's another battle we need to make smaller, the one inside our heads.
Tip number 2, change the story in your head.
Because the words we say to ourselves can hurt more than any exam.
Many learners say, I'm failing, I'm bad at this, I'll never be fluent, and that story slowly kills resilience.
It's like your heart gives up before your mouth even tries to speak.
I had that with my studies. My grades weren't terrible, but in my head I kept saying, you're behind, you're behind.
So even small progress didn't feel like progress.
It's like watching a movie with sad background music. Even happy scenes feel heavy.
So we need to change the soundtrack a little. How can listeners do that in simple English?
Try new sentences, like, this is a setback, not the end, or I'm on the right track, just moving slowly.
Or I can bounce back from this.
Instead of, I'm stupid, say, this is a setback, I need to change how I study.
Instead of, my English is terrible, try, I'm nervous now, but I'm still learning. Every try is practice.
It sounds small, but these sentences are like a gentle hand on your own shoulder.
When you change your words, you protect your heart, and you give yourself the chance to push through hard days, instead of attacking yourself.
I still do this. When my brain says, you're behind, I answer, no, I'm just moving at my own speed.
And even with kinder words, some days still feel too heavy to carry alone.
That's why our third tip is so important. Don't fight alone.
This one is big. When you feel overwhelmed, your brain often whispers, no one understands, you're alone in this. But that voice is lying.
I remember a viewer who once wrote, I'm the only person in my city who struggles with English like this.
The only person?
Yes, and under that same comment, hundreds of people replied, me too, me too.
So she wasn't alone at all. She was part of a big hidden group without even knowing it.
When you share your struggle, you often find your people. That someone can be a friend, a teacher, a study partner, or an online community like Easy English Learning.
I have a friend I message when I want to give up. I just write, today was hard, please remind me I can do this.
And what does your friend say?
Usually she says, you're tired, not useless, drink water and try again tomorrow.
Tired, not useless. That's such a good line.
Her words don't fix everything, but they make the weight lighter.
I had a don't fight alone moment too with that teacher I mentioned. She didn't just check my answers. She said, you're on the right track. Stay the course. I believe in you.
And sometimes one sentence like, I believe in you, can carry you through an entire week.
So maybe today you can send a simple message to someone you trust. I'm struggling with my English. Can we practice together?
Or even, can I tell you something? I feel like giving up. Those words are brave.
You are not weak for needing support. You're brave for asking for it.
And when you ask for help, take tiny steps and change the story in your head, something interesting happens.
Because sometimes never give up doesn't look like pushing harder. Sometimes it looks like changing direction while staying loyal to your dream.
This part is really important. Many people think if I change my plan, it means I failed.
But that's not true. Sometimes the smartest thing is to change how you walk, not where you're going.
What do you mean, James?
Let's say your dream is fluent English. That's your mountain. At first, you decide, I'll study 3 hours every night.
After work, after everything else, that's a lot.
Exactly. After a few days, you're exhausted and stop. Then you feel guilty and think, see, I'm weak.
But the problem wasn't the dream. The problem was the plan.
In that moment, never give up doesn't mean force yourself harder. It means this road isn't working. I need a different road.
It's like wearing the wrong shoes on a long walk. You don't say, I'll never walk again. You change the shoes.
Or change the speed. Walk, don't run.
So instead of 3 hours, maybe you change to 20 minutes in the morning and 20 in the evening. Same dream, different shape.
Same mountain, different path.
Or maybe you always study with a boring grammar book, and every time you open it, your soul leaves your body.
In that case, switch to podcasts, stories, or videos you actually enjoy. You're still moving towards English, just in a way your brain doesn't hate.
So remember, changing your method, your schedule, even your short-term goal is not giving up on your deeper dream.
You're not throwing the dream away, you're just changing the map.
So for example, maybe you said, I'll reach an advanced level in 1 year. That's very heavy. You can change it to, first, I'll reach an intermediate level, then I'll see.
That's not weakness, that's wisdom.
And if something truly isn't right for you, a routine, a course, a method, it's okay to say, this path isn't for me, and choose another while still believing in yourself.
So never give up doesn't mean never change. It means don't stop caring about your growth and your dreams, even as the plan changes many times.
And if you're still listening to us right now, in English, you're already doing exactly that.
You might feel tired, you might feel slow, but you didn't give up today. You pressed play and you stayed with us.
So before our word recap, let's take a slow breath and remember what we talked about today.
We said never give up is not about crazy hustle. It's quiet perseverance and resilience, coming back again and again over the long term.
We talked about why we feel like quitting sometimes, obstacles, setbacks, uphill battles, and that it doesn't mean we're lazy, just that life is heavy.
We shared Lily's I want to break up with English story and James's this is pointless study story, and how we both chose small, gentle steps instead of walking away.
And we gave 3 gentle tips. Make the battle smaller, change the story in your head, and don't fight alone.
And finally, we said this: you can change your method, your plan, your road, and still not give up on yourself.
If you remember only one thing from today, let it be this. I'm allowed to rest, I'm allowed to change direction, but I don't have to throw my dream away.
Take one deep breath, and when you're ready, let's walk through our slow vocabulary recap.
Yes, not a test, not a lesson, just a quiet little walk through today's words.
Let's start with the big one from the beginning: perseverance.
Perseverance means you keep going for a long time. You don't have to be fast, you just keep coming back again and again.
Example: I'm tired today, but I'll still do 10 minutes of English. That's perseverance.
Next, it's best friend, resilience.
Resilience is like that tree in the wind. It bends but doesn't break. In people, resilience means life hits you and you stand up again.
Example, he showed resilience after failing his exam. He tried again instead of quitting.
We also talked about obstacles and setbacks. An obstacle is something blocking your path.
Example, working late is an obstacle for my evening English practice.
A setback is when you tried but something pushed you backwards.
Example, that bad test result was a real setback, but not the end.
Then we used that strong picture, an uphill battle, something that feels very, very hard, like climbing a steep hill with a heavy bag on your back.
Example, balancing work and English study can feel like an uphill battle.
And when that battle continues too long, we sometimes lose heart, slowly losing our hope, energy, and courage.
After many failed attempts, she began to lose heart.
But losing heart doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you're tired.
Sometimes that tiredness takes us all the way to hit rock bottom, feeling like you're at your absolute lowest point.
When he lost his job and failed his exam, he felt he had hit rock bottom.
But the story doesn't stop there, because after rock bottom, you can bounce back, recover after a hard time like a ball that hits the ground and comes up again.
She bounced back after her failure and started with a new plan.
And when you're down but still moving, sometimes you push through a hard moment, just enough to reach the other side.
I wanted to stop, but I pushed through the last 10 minutes of study.
We also said stay the course and stick with it, keeping going on the same path without giving up in the middle.
The exam was hard, but I stayed the course and finished the program.
Then a hopeful one, on the right track, going in a good direction even if you haven't reached the finish line yet.
Your grammar isn't perfect, but you're on the right track.
And when you stay on the right track, eventually you see a light at the end of the tunnel, a small sign of hope after a difficult time.
After weeks of daily practice, I finally saw a light at the end of the tunnel with my listening.
And we played with the famous idiom, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, meaning when life becomes difficult, strong people take action instead of running away.
And my honest version, when the going gets tough, I get snacks.
And all of this brings us back to our main sentence today. Don't give up on yourself.
That means even when you're tired, slow, or sad, you still believe your dreams are important. You don't throw them away.
I make mistakes, but I won't give up on myself or my English.
If you're still here listening in English, you are already living that sentence.
So if you're with us at this point, we really want to say it clearly. We're proud of you.
Truly proud. You could be doing anything else right now, but you chose to listen, to think, to grow.
Maybe your day was heavy. Maybe you felt close to giving up on something, but another part of you pressed play and stayed. That part is your perseverance.
And we're very happy to sit with that part of you today.
Remember our common challenge. Finish the sentence. One thing I don't want to give up on is because it can be your English, your health, your family, your confidence, anything that matters.
Don't worry about perfect grammar. Just write from your heart. We really do read your comments.
Like we're all in one big, cozy room practicing English and not giving up together.
A big international Don't Give Up club, and you listening right now are part of that club.
Your feelings matter. Your dreams matter. Your English journey matters.
If this episode helped you even a little, please like this video, subscribe to Easy English Learning, and share it with one friend who needs a gentle don't give up today.
And if you like more practice, listen again and repeat some sentences out loud. Even that is one small, brave step.
Thank you for spending this time with us. This is Lily.
And this is James.
And you've been listening to Easy English Learning. Stay kind to yourself and keep going, one small, gentle step at a time.
Bye-bye, and don't give up on yourself, okay?
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue improving your English, click on the next video or explore more episodes we've selected just for you.